Hey everybody, my name's Matthew Jokey. This is the first ever episode of A Day in the Gym. Today we have Nate and Devon, two pretty average gym bros. Today we're going to be joining them hitting chest and shoulders. They say they like to start their workouts with a bit of a rollout in the back room. Just a bit of overview on the two. Nate in the hoodie weighs in about 135 pounds and Devon about 170. They're both 18 years old and avid gym goers.
So here we're moving into some pull-ups to help warm up for the first set of bench. They typically do about 2 sets.
No, you're first. No, you're going.
I'm going? All right. Okay. So here next we're doing a little warm-up on the bench. Get started just with the bar, get the joints stretched, get the form right. Solid stuff. So here we have our first working set. Nate Land.
Take our sets very seriously.
I understand. First working set here. 35 on each side. Good form. Using the legs for leg drive. His feet planted. Toes pointed. Solid form. Next up we have Devon Reynolds with his first set. Warming up with solid plate on each side. He's shooting for about 12, he said. It's looking like he'll get that. Solid first set. Here we have Nate Land with his second working set. Moved up to 135. Let's see how he gets his first one. Take off. I think he just got about 8 out of this. Great form, good leg drive. Nice bounce in it. Maybe a little too long at the top, but he's getting his full rep in. Devon comes in with the early assist. Get up the weight a little more. Get the most out of him. So we have Devon Reynolds with his second working set. He's gone up to 155. See how this first rep goes. You don't see the most leg drive out of him, but honestly it's more optimal for his chest squeeze at the top. He's not getting a full squeeze out quite like Nate. There he goes. Good extension in the arms. Now you can start to see the leg drive come into play. Solid work out of Devon Reynolds. Here we have Nate Deland on his third working set. I believe so. Second working set. 135 for reps. Here we have Devon Reynolds for his third and final working set, 185. Looking good. Little early bar touch there for partner Nate Deland. Would not be touching that bar that early. Totally okay. I think he had that one. I don't know how I feel about that. Here we have Nate Deland going for a third and final working set of 95. Said he's going to go for high repetitions on this one. Training for the hypertrophy. Looking good. Here we have Devon Reynolds with the 45s for his first warm-up set, he said. Next to him, we have Nate Deland also warming up with some 35s. Note that there is a 30-pound weight difference between the two, yet a 10-pound difference in the warm-ups. Pretty impressive stuff, 60s. Going up pretty well. Getting the full contraction of the muscle. Going all the way to the bottom of the chest. Good stuff. See how he gets the weight up. Swung it up onto his knees, no problem. Taking a good mental breather between the set. Very good. So get it up. Good leg drive. First rep's always the hardest. Good full dip in the muscle. You see gets a hypertrophy by slowing down at the bottom of the workout. Good stuff. Devon Reynolds' technique here for getting the weight up. And he's doing 65s for a third and final set. First one's always the hardest. Looking promising. I think he's about another full 8 reps on this set, possibly more. Looking good with the 65s. Time under tension here. On the other hand, we got Nate Deland preparing for 45s for his third and final working set. Note the amount of mental prep he does between each sets. Maybe a little too much for the leg drive. Possibly hindering him. we have Devon in the middle of a set, first working set of incline Smith machine. Looking good here. I think they're training to burn out on this mostly. Some good reps out of Devon. I'd like to see the work. Here we have Nate DeLand with his first working set of Smith machine incline. Like he's going heavy on this. Just smart move to do, being safer on the Smith machine. Devon stepping in for a spot. Slight assist. Makes you wonder if they'll start doing negatives. It's typically a smart thing to do when you're going heavy on a Smith machine such as this. Good solid rep out of him. Some nice slow, controlled reps. Going to burn out. Good reps out of him. A good chest level. Nate DeLand, second working set. Chose to lower the weight, reasonably so. Good reps out of him. High concentration. Full contraction. Here we have a point of view, first person point of view of a spot of Devon Reynolds. Going to 135, so he's going to do some negatives towards the end of this. I'm going to help him with the aside drink movement. Nate DeLand with third and final working set. Some real impressive stuff out of the kid, especially considering the body weight. He really goes for it. He's a go-getter. Up until past failure. Gotta love it. Note the ROM throughout the workout. Not the greatest. Possibly lifting a little heavier than he should. But he's making sure he gets the work in. I respect it. Mike. Notice a change in appearance for Devon. Went to the beater. Same weight as Nate. A little better on the ROM. It's a little sloppier towards the higher reps, but that's understandable. Nate DeLand switching up shoulder variations. Nice dumbbell press. Very nice. Gets to the bottom of the lift. Good to see. The working set for Devon Reynolds of dips. Not really a full extension. Bit of a half-ass rep, but it's all good. Here we have Nate on the back end of his set. Getting pretty good ROM with these. Till the end, very nice.
Just some quick nutrition info on these two. Nate eats high in calories, high in volume, and is very consistent. Devon, on the other hand, eats low in volume, low in nutrition, and is very inconsistent. Both are after more muscle mass, and it may be achievable for Nate, not so much for Devon. Big thank you to Nate and Devon for letting me join them today for their chest and shoulder workout. And please join us next week for another episode of A Day in the Gym. Until then, this has been Coach Matthew Jokey, and thank you for watching.